Hi, everybody. This is Lonnie from Untitled Nerd Network doing a live broadcast on Facebook, and I'm going to be scheduling this video on YouTube later on this morning. I had a very interesting experience last night that I think probably be a good idea to share and let you guys kind of give you a heads up on a few things. I do most of this is a Pokemon Go video first and foremost, and I do most of my Pokemon hunting right around from like midnight to 6 a.m. I work the night shift, and so I'm constantly out when the sun is down. I've been hitting a couple of places locally. We are a Northwest Georgia show just south of Chattanooga. I've been hitting downtown Chattanooga almost nightly. Every night I'm off work, and also the Chickamauga Battlefield, which is local, huge Civil War battlefield park. And Pokemon are just everywhere in those places, just everywhere. But the Chickamauga Battlefield's a little bit closer, so for convenience sake, I always tend to, hit that area. So it's one of those things where at the battlefield, it's against the rules to be out there after dark, but there are crowds and crowds, just carloads of people hitting the place nightly. And I've gone out there for 5, 6 hours at a time, and there's never really been an issue. Well, last night was a different story. I was out there with a friend. We were hunting Pokemon. We had just got started. This was about 5, 10 minutes after 12 last night. We made it just inside the battlefield, pulled off on a little side road where there were several Pokestops, a gym. We were in the process of taking a gym, and there were blue lights behind us. Uh, really wasn't thinking anything out of the ordinary, thinking, oh, this guy's just going to give us a slap on the wrist, send us on our way. But no, that didn't happen. The guy came up. Now, the guy was familiar with the game, he knew what was going on. He looked at my dash, and up on my dash in the front windshield, I actually have a stuffed Pikachu, and that's kind of marks me as a Pokemon trainer for the most part. I've had it up there for months, but he noticed the Pikachu and he said something about it right off. Oh, I see you have a Pikachu there in your on your dash. I know y'all are out here playing Pokemon Go. I said, yes, sir, we are. So he took our licenses, went and ran the tag and everything, make sure we weren't, wanted criminals or anything, which I'm not. I actually wear a badge for a living. So, um, but anyway, everything checked out, and he came back with a citation for being out there after dark. And he said it was the cheapest citation he could give, but they're getting to the point where people are going out there at night, and anybody who knows anything about like a Civil War battlefield or anything like that knows you have issues with like looters and people going out there digging up Civil War relics and trying to be like archaeologists and whatnot, or just sell stuff for profit. And when you have people out there doing that stuff, a huge crowd of Pokemon hunters isn't really doing anybody a favor. And I understand that, and I know I shouldn't have been out there at night. But, the temptation is there, and it's hard to stay away from the place, when there's just, I can go through completely empty item bag and come out with 150 Pokeballs, 50, 60 potions, revives. You can go in there and completely stock up and have enough for like 2 or 3 days worth of play just with one drive through of the battlefield. Now, you can still drive through at night, you just can't stop. But there's, then you're getting into kind of a gray area. So I'm going to stay completely away from the battlefield after the sun goes down. And everybody, whether you live close by and are actually in the battlefield, or if you're out and about and there's a federal park with a lot of Pokestops, everybody be careful, because the ticket I got was just a $25 ticket, but there was a $30 processing fee added to that. So for my little 5 minute scavenger hunt last night, I ended up having to pay $55. And that was no fun. That was money that I could have spent on a video game, some nerd memorabilia, or some Pokemon stuff for the game. I could have bought, like 5,400 Pokecoins with that. No telling what I could have made. But yeah, it sucked. I went ahead and paid the ticket immediately when I got home. But that's the kind of stuff you run into when you're out here playing this game. And I just want to give everybody a heads up. Don't make the same mistake I did. Be smart. Don't be out there at night. There's plenty of places downtown that you can go. I know up here downtown Chattanooga is a great place. There's cops patrolling the area. Everything's good. There's a little bit of gang violence up there, but there's like a main kind of touristy area where you don't really have to worry about that kind of thing happening. And the big point is just to be safe, follow the rules, and learn from my mistake, because I screwed up last night and ended up having to pay $55 for it. That's pretty much all I have for this morning. Just wanted to kind of give everybody a heads up about what happened, and let everybody know to be careful out there. This has been Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network. Everybody have a good day.